I know it was a bit disappointing, to get really close to Hawthorn there in the last quarter, and then to give up 11 goals in the last quarter was disappointing. We've looked at the review, and there's still a few more things that we need to get better at, and one of those is defending and also ball movement. But I think that being able to win 2 quarters against Hawthorn, was fantastic, but the second quarter and also the last quarter was extremely disappointing, and we'll continue to try and strive for better standards. Yeah, look, it was extremely disappointing the last quarter, and we were in it there for a while. Paul Stewart kicks that goal, and I think that everybody was really excited about up until that point that we'd played fairly competitive and played the way that we wanted to do. We wanted to move the ball the way that we did. We felt that was all working. Hawthorn are a great side. Once they get the football back off you, it makes it difficult to be able to get it off them, and they usually make you pay. So again, we face a really tough side this week. West Coast will again challenge us. It's continue to try and make our players understanding and identify when we can get the ball off them and when we have to protect the game a little bit. Yeah, there's certainly bits and pieces of throughout the game that we really liked. The ball movement was a little bit quicker and a little bit more forward. At times, that can certainly place a great emphasis on the players' ability to stay in the game for a long period of time. What we need to do is obviously still try and play quick. Our supporters really want us to try and take the game on, but at times it comes at a cost in regards to being able to do that for 4 quarters. So this week we'll just try another couple of things about like Hawthorn did to us, being able to just hold the ball a little bit more and just slow the game up a little bit more, and so that we can.
That they just couldn't quite keep up the fitness level to play that high tempo brand for a full game.
You can't play that real competitive one-on-one style of football for 4 quarters. No side in the competition does it. We wanted to get off to a really good start. We achieved that, and there's still some tinkering with the ball movement and the tempo of the game that we need to play.
Did Chaplin put his own hand up to put off surgery for another week, or did you ask him to play one more game?
No, he was always going to be considered for surgery. An opportunity to have a rest the previous week. We found that he really was refreshed and recovered and ready to play. Unfortunately, from the game, you've probably seen the second half that he deteriorated, both his physical performance, and he needs to now go into surgery.
Do you think it's a good sign, though? Just looking from outside, that he's going into surgery. He's not trying to play on or trying to convince the club to play on, that he's going to stay with the club?
I think it's a great sign that he's able to, come to training now and really work with the other players, work with the younger defenders. He's right across the years shown he's got great leadership values, and he's fantastic at that. And even now, he's not going to put the cue in the rack. He's having surgery. He's going to make sure that he does all his rehab right. He's going to spend time with the playing group. He's going to spend time with Brad Gotch to look at how we can get better defensively. So that's been right across the year, but also he's certainly going to ramp that up over the next 3 or 4 weeks.
Are there any developments on Travis Boak? There's another club that's put their hand up saying they want him. Anything you've heard here that any closer for him?
I just think that Travis will make that decision in his own time. I still think that by looking at his actions and his attitude around the place, that he's really excited to stay.
But I guess it is concerning, the reports we're hearing that his manager's now talking to the Kangaroos, or there's been some talk around the Kangaroos. Always concerning when another club comes into play.
Well, he's a quality player, so the clubs are going to be chasing his services, and his manager has to do the best thing by Travis, so that's what he's paid for. But I really feel that Travis is excited about staying here. I see that through his actions. He's here every day. He's here early. His ability to work with the other midfielders. I see some really good stuff there, and to me that sort of looks like that he really wants to stay. But again, it's a decision that Travis needs to sort of have all the stuff put in front of him and make that decision.